Alright, what's up people? Oz here. This is a double KEM with the MTAR X submachine gun. I think this is the first submachine gun gameplay I've actually uploaded from Call of Duty Ghosts on my channel, which is a little surprising. I should have got around to this a long time ago, but I want to talk a little bit about what I like and what I don't like about these type of setups. I call this my crackhead setup, and you'll see why. I showed you the class in the beginning. It's got the marathon, it's got the agility. In the specialist, it transitions into the rushing perks, the ready ups, the quick draws, and I'm not using off the grid. And it's a really strong setup. It allows you to really apply some pressure to the enemies, which is really unstoppable if you roll with a couple friends. If you and a couple friends are playing domination and you're able to push the enemies back, if you got this crackhead setup, they'll never get out their spawn. You're just moving way too fast. It's also one of the hardest things to play against. I know when I'm rolling with my AR classes, I'm typically an AR guy. When I'm rolling with those AR classes, the one thing that gives me the most trouble are crackheads on Call of Duty Ghosts. Dudes that are sprinting at Usain Bolt speed with either shotguns or submachine guns. It's really hard to stop. But anyways, this is like a little mini series that I'm going to be starting up on my channel and hopefully finishing. It's a double KEM strike with every gun. Now every gun being a submachine gun or an assault rifle. I'm not going to do snipers because I don't snipe, and I don't use shotguns either. I like the guns that I can spray with because I'm a little nub like that. I have no skill, guys. I have to use the guns to spray with. I'm joking, but all jokes aside, let's talk about this MTAR setup. I'm going to use all the submachine guns first, then I'll probably move into the easier ARs. Now, this gameplay is from my live stream. I want to give a shout out to 4 of my teammates before I get into the actual class setup and what I like about it. Shout out to Mr. Creations, I'm Just, Cool Killer, and Solis Fam 05. These are 4 of my teammates that I was rolling with from the live stream. Thanks for playing, guys. Really appreciate it. And if you guys don't follow my stream, I'm starting up playing with subs on the 360 and also the Xbox One. So make sure you guys follow me on the stream. Link is down in the YouTube description. So anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about this MTAR. MTAR is, by this point, most of you guys know about it because at one point, it was like the most overused gun in the game before they patched it. The patch didn't really affect it that much. As you can see in this gameplay, the gun still kills ridiculously fast. I'm using the muzzle brake, and I'm also using the grip. Now, I like grip on it instead of red dot and all that. Some people say you don't need the grip. I think it just lowers the recoil perfectly. The less recoil, the better. The iron sights are manageable. You can deal with them. And also with long barrel on, the range is outrageous. Pretty much on small maps like this and also freight, the range that you're getting into gunfights it's gonna feel like the enemy's getting one-shotted and two-shotted the entire time. They practically are. Just look at this. As they spawn in, how many? They're dead in a split second. Really, really do like this little setup. And then if anybody runs up on you as well, if they're in your face, you can quickly mow them down. So biggest advantage of the MTAR is the low recoil and also the speed as opposed to an AR. So if you're an AR guy like myself, but you don't like the submachine guns, MTAR is probably your best bet. Now, perks to use when you're using your submachine gun setups. This is what I like. Everybody's different. People have different strengths, different weaknesses. What I like to do and why I like submachine guns in this way is it's the crackhead setup. It's the speed. Speed kills. You want to combine the submachine gun with the marathon and also the agility. Those two perks together, in my personal opinion, are better than having quick draw and ready up. A lot of people out there are going to say, oh, well, you're going to lose a lot of gunfights off the sprint. Well, not if you're navigating correctly. You won't. Okay, just take a look at some of the routes that I run. I'm running my same AR routes, but I'm just doing it a hell of a lot faster, and I'm trying to stay close to the enemy. I'm basically trying to beat them with speed. Okay, that's what I'm doing in this gameplay here. It also helps to have a couple friends. Now, you don't want to use a submachine gun and apply maximum pressure because that's what they're good for. You don't want to use the submachine gun when you're rolling solo and you're trying to fight against a try-hard party. What's going to end up happening to you is you're going to get crushed because they're going to be camping, they're going to be laying IEDs, and you're not going to have any backup because everybody knows randoms don't do anything. So when you're playing solo, you're going to do much better with an AR. However, when you get some friends together, you're much better being able to apply pressure with the submachine gun, sprinting at the enemy, charging them, forcing them into a corner. And that's what I found works the best. Those are the two different scenarios. So you'll notice a lot more submachine gun gameplay probably in my live streams, because I mean, you could just get up and down the map so quick. It's just a huge advantage. Now let's talk about the specialist unlocks. Remember how I said I don't start with the ready up in the quick draws. What I do is I like to always have ready up in the first one, because that means you only need, what is it, 2 kills to get your first perk. I then switch my second perk into scavenger, because you're still going to need to pick up ammo. The third unlock is going to be your quick draw. So, you know, by the time you're getting up there around 8 kills, you're pretty much running at crazy ridiculous speed. And then on top of that, you're going to be raising your gun up just a lot quicker. I just find it a lot easier to hit my specialist bonus when, you know, I have those as my unlocks, as opposed to, you know, running stuff like sleight of hands and all that. You see how many times I reload? Probably sleight of hand would work well too. But, yeah, those ready up quick draws are still important, just not as important as the marathons. Right here on Strike Zone, this is pretty much all you want to do. I mean, this is like the blueprint of how to just trap the hell out of some people. You want to stay to the right of this little, I don't know, I guess it was the stairs. You want to stay to the right of them and just rotate the spawns like this. Now, if you're rolling solo, you can get some real cheap, easy kills right here. What's going to end up happening is they'll flip to either the back of B or the back of C, depending where your team is. Right here's the second KEM strike. Thank you. But they're going to rotate and flip to the back. See where I just spawned in right there? That's where they will spawn. So if you have teammates at B, hopefully they'll be able to pick them off as you go up in the spawn, and then you'll be able to rotate backwards through the front door of B, and you know, you could still continue your streak. Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is the spawn, you'll run in here, the spawn will flip, they'll go and cap C, and then you got to sprint to the other side of the map. But then again, that's where the marathon and the agility comes into play. So anyways, enough about that. MTAR, I think it's a really good gun, definitely top 2 submachine gun, as you guys already know. I'll have a new video out soon with the double KEMs. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you next time. Thanks. Peace.